tell you I could bottle that. Lovely. Cuckoo. Oh yeah! Oh, that's what I'm talking about right there.
So friends, if you're gonna, good guys right there. You want to get looked after? You call these people right here. Them and Walker Saw Shop. Those are the people you deal with. Ripsaw and Walker Saw Shop. Now, I saw some video the other day, and I got low battery here, but I'm still going to explain to you what I'm talking about. I've done a lot of power saw sharpening videos, and it's one thing I'm quite confident about doing is power saw sharpening videos. This isn't that dull, actually, to be honest with you. But it's still not cutting fantabulously. And I'm one of these guys. I'll put it up against here like this, and I roll like this. You got to get your top plate organized. Be careful who you're watching sharpening power saws. Because if your tooth has a busted off corner, it's not sharp. It's just not. It's not sharp. It's that simple. But if you actually get a straight top plate, like this just became, then you have a sharp cutting tooth. It's not always about a massive gullet, friends. Do you know what I mean? It's not always about digging down so deep. If you want to dig down deep and get rid of your gullet, you don't even have to like hit the top plate. Like, see this? I just went and changed the gullet and the chain was sharp. So there we go. I literally just changed my C, if that makes sense. You'll see it. You'll see the top plate. It'll whistle. There we go. It just whistled right off. You want to see that up close? I'm going to show you. Okay? There it is. There's the chain I just filed. See this? It's not concave. It's not convex. It's straight as an arrow. Straight from top to bottom. Heel to, and it is sharp, friends. I'm talking L sharp aroni. Well, I'm telling yous, friends, just start filing and start cutting and start learning. See that right there? You see that right there? See the bottom? I can tell by looking at it, that's a burr. Here. There it is. See it? There it is. There's the burr. So you can do whatever you want to do. But if you don't get rid of these burrs that show up, it's a good looking tooth right there. See? Friends, listen. Your saw is not sharp if your corner is blasted off. This thing here is a corner. It's called the working corner. It's where the side plate and the top plate meet at the chisel right there. This is full chisel chain. See it there? That's the corner, the working corner. If it is gone, you're dull. It's that simple. You're dull. So this, I don't have one to show here, but I do have it in another video. So friends, once again, if you're watching somebody file a power saw on the internet and they're telling you that this is how you file a power saw, that's a sharp chain. You can tell by looking at it. It's sharp. There's a corner on it. See the corner right there? Boom, that is a corner. You will cut yourself on that. Let's move forward. Oh, well, hold on a minute. That's not sharp. I saw a video the other day. A guy was blabbering on about how of a professional he is and that he does this and he does that and this is how he sharpens a chain. There's another sharp one. There's one with the corner knocked off. All this, there was like, he showed his chain up close like I'm doing for you right now, and all his corners were knocked off like that right there. You can clearly see the corner's been smashed right off it. I don't understand this, guys. Like, if you're gonna teach somebody to do something on the internet, teach them the right way. This is what ignited me to do my videos. But that is not sharp. That's why it's in the truck. It's going back on the grinder. That's not sharp. And I didn't seek this video out. Someone someone sent me this video. They sent it to me. They sent me the link and said, Buckin, look at this. And I looked at it and I was like, okay, that's one way to do it, most definitely, but it's not sharp. And don't, I'm surprised at some of these fellers. You guys, come on. Take a little more pride in your work, especially what you're offering to the world. Come on, man. There's more than one way to do this thing. We know that. But at least show a sharp chain. Gosh, that's strange to me. So I'll break it in for you. I'll bring it in, okay? This is sharp. I've just sharpened it. It's sharp. Like, I mean, sharp, okay? It's straight. It's not convex or concave. It's straight. Do you guys follow with me? Okay. Let's slide this one back. See this one? It's sharp, yes. But if you can see what I can see, it's kind of not sharp. It will be in a minute though. And I'm going to go very slowly and you're going to watch the top plate change because it's not, I've already got the gullet, but friends, it's concave or convex, pardon me. It's convex and convex. And what you will see, and you can already see it at the top. See the working corner? See that stuff coming off there? It's called a burr. Now that is better. It's straighter. It's straighter now. Okay? If this edge is ragged in any way, whether it's convex or concave, you're not sharp. You're not. Especially if your corner's worn off and busted off. And I saw a video the other day and it actually surprised me. But this chain here that I'm working on right now is not sharp. It's not. It's not sharp. It looks it, but it's not. It's a little bit concave. See how I just changed the front corner? Did you see that? Friends, what you're about to see right now and what I'm about to explain to you right now, I do these, I do these once in a while. And then what happens is people send me links or short clips of videos and say, hey, what's this? Or did you see this? And I'm like, no, I didn't, but now I did because you showed it to me. So I look at it and and it gets my mind going. And what originated my YouTube channel and got me kind of going on my YouTube channel was a not very good sharpening video. It egged me on to think that maybe I could help people, and we have done so. Watch what I talk about here right coming up after this interjection. Watch the file and watch what I explain. This is a massive mistake, and it happens at the end of your stroke. It happens. And it makes a lot of teeth concave. No, convex. Convex, sorry. Check it out. You see what just happened there, friends? Right? I went like this, and I knocked my corner off, which means my file went that way instead of straight. Straight like this. Straight. 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 If you finish your stroke like that or like that, you're going to end up with a convex tooth. And it's not what you want. Okay? These have to be straight. Straight. Okay? So I'm going to try and flip this on the side so that you can see the gullet. It's not crazy. Look. It's not. Okay? And you can even see part of the shavings there still. See it there? That'll go. It's going to disappear. It's a burr. Okay? And that'll disappear. There's not much happens down here anyway, friends. Trust me, it happens here. Yeah, babe.
I was mistaken. It's not at 6. It's at 5:30.
Okay.
Which means we're leaving in 45 minutes.
Oh, well then I'll put this stuff away. So you just heard it, friends. We're going out for supper. Friends, you're probably going to move around a little bit, but that's okay. I just want to show folks that filing a power saw, it takes time. And there's a couple things that you got to know. Your top plate cannot be convex and it cannot be concave. And it cannot have the corner knocked off it. Do you understand what I'm saying, friends? And you're going to change the size of your the shape of your tooth at the end of your stroke every time. You're going to change it. And if you're not finishing up your stroke straight, you're going to end up convex or concave, and it's not a good thing. You don't want that to happen. Trust me on that one. Friends, good day. Well, we just got back. Hogan and I, the job went great, like really good. And I'm filing my power saw here. So I just saw a video on the internet. It was actually scary. You've got a couple of components that have to be good. You have to have a corner. Unless you're running a round chain, which gives you a little bit of leeway. But if you're running chisel chain, like full chisel, friends, you must have a straight, your top plate must be straight. This top plate. And I'll see if I can bust down on this for you and get you focused right in on this. Let's see if we can. Watch what happens, friends. Okay? You see what's kind of going on here? This is your top plate here. And this is your side plate. And they have to meet at what's called the working corner. This is fairly sharp. You see this? But it's not where I'd like it to be. I'm actually training this chain. Watch what happens to this tooth. See the little burr come off it? Can you see it, friends? Tell me you can see it. There it is. There's the burr. If you can't see that, then I got to do some camera work. But I think you guys can see that. Yeah, you can. You can see it. There we go. Screaming sharp. This is ragged. Watch what happens. I can already see it. I can already see this. I had a weak top plate. You can see it. There it comes. There comes the burr. There it is. There it is. It's hanging off the top of the tooth. I can see it glistening in the wind. Right there. Friends, you know what? I don't believe in just... Everybody's scenario is different, friends. I just like to run a sharp chain all the time. Look at this burr coming off here now. That was a massive burr just came off there. And there we go. There it is. Okay? So, if you want to see the hook in it, let's see if we can make it work for you. There it is. There's the chain I just filed right there. The bottom down here, friends, these little, like that's also a burr in the gullet there. You'll see it there. You can actually see it sitting there. That will actually come off quite quickly, actually. See it there? So, healthy hook. And is this making any sense, friend? There's that burr. There it goes. You can actually see it. Done. And I'm talking sharp. Friends, be careful where you're getting your information from. I'm telling you, there's a lot of power saw sharpening videos out there. But if you want to cut sharp, because not everybody's running a 90cc power saw with a freaking 20-inch bar on it. There's actually people that want to learn how to run a longer bar, and you got to have a sharp chain or you're not going anywhere. See this here? This was actually a new chain. I think it had been filed once. Well, I'm bringing her home. There we go. That just changed drastically right there. There we go. I hope this makes sense, friends. This actually looks a bit ragged, doesn't it, friends? It's the corner. And there we go. Sharp as mad. Actually, this is nice. But it's still, it's got a weak top plate. I can see it. And how I'm going to fix that is just glide. I'm literally going to glide through until that gets straight. And it works off that chrome. You can see it. It'll get straight. Here it comes. There it goes. Right there. If you can't see this, I bet you can. I bet you can, friends. This is a touch-up filing. This is all this is. See? Here's one with a corner off it. Look. Look, friends. See the corner off it? It's gone. It's been knocked off. Watch. You may think I'm taking a whole pile of sweeps at it. You would be correct. I think I'm done that side, friends. I am done that side. Love it. I'll put this here now. Like this. See that? I'll put this on this side. Can you guys still see everything? Yeah, you can. Good. Now I go here. You can actually see it. It's there. All right, friends. Good morning. I'm on my first cup of coffee. I got my special light in action here that my wife got me on the Insta. No, yeah, I don't know, Amazon or something. It's nice. I like it. It's got different colors. Friends, sift through the plethora. Listen, it's a powerful thing, friends. Filing a power saw. It's powerful. It's more powerful than I actually thought until the internet. I knew how important it was in my life as a young faller and a young aspiring woodsman who was starting to hang out with veteran loggers, and I would look at their chains and I was like, oh dang. And I would have a good chain one day and I'd be like, what happened? Something happened. You know, whether it was my bar going goofy or I had one angle going a bit too much one way, and
and I'm cutting on I went through this whole thing that everybody goes through. Everybody who gets into power saws goes through it. You cannot escape it. It's the journey. It's part of it. You come out the other end knowing something, and hopefully you'll share it with someone. So I don't know what it is. I'm going to try and keep this on the higher vibration right now, but I don't know what it is about power saws and men. It's almost like trucks and men, or something happens there. I don't know what it is, but it is what it is, I guess. But sift through the plethora of knowledge on the internet. There's no right way to do it. Please understand that, friends. I've got a gazillion power saw filing videos on the internet, and they're some of the best out there. And I don't say that egotistically. I say it factually. And we've helped so many people. And what I've meant by how powerful it is, and I talked about this the other day, you're out on the farm. You're in a situation. A tree blew down. You're the man on the saw, and your family's around, or your neighbors, or something's happening, and you hit a piece of steel, and you're in a bind. You've got to get this situation happening, and the saw's not cutting because you've drilled a piece of steel or a nail, and you don't have any other chains, and there's no other saws, and you need to get this thing cutting again, because it's very, very dangerous having a dull saw. So learn this craft. Learn the basics. Learn that this doesn't cut anything. I'm talking about looking at the side of the tooth now. Okay? I think I even have one here somewhere. I keep one here for these discussions. But you know what I mean. Looking at the side of the tooth. This is not going to cut anything. This is going to cut something. And this is going to cut something. But the top plate is going to be weak, and it's not going to last. So I try to give folks longevity in their filing. Get a tooth that's going to last. You're going to hear all kinds of stories on the internet, friends, about people filing every tree, or filing every tank, or filing every. It's all it's just what it is. I don't do that here. No one does that here in the bush. In the firewood pile? Perhaps, yes, absolutely. So people are talking about different scenarios. Just be careful going forward what you're watching and what you're adapting as your, rituals. So sift through it. Take the good, leave the, I say that, take the meat, leave the bones. But for one thing I can say is it'll help your journey out, is get rid of your file guides. Get rid of them. If you're planning on being a power saw man, just get rid of the guides. Throw them in the garbage, because it doesn't allow you the magic of freedom with the file. You can do so many different things, and I've showed you them, a lot of them. So if you're just starting your journey on power saw filing, go look at all the videos on the internet and put together your own system and have your own experience. Work hard, be honest, and be kind. Thank you for watching, friends.
Anyways, we're going to finish this up. I got to go out for dinner.